Okay, so got pretty much everything in the prologue completed. Now we move into the story. This is where things are going to start getting complicated. Because...
Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris fashion show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. Two targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
yes, Paris. I gotta say, this is probably the most iconic mission in Hitman. Right, as I was saying, the complication is the difficulty settings. You got casual, professional, and master. Hey, it's Future Self here. Yeah, as far as this section goes, what I was trying to cover here is the fact that in the old Hitman, you can earn rewards by completing a bunch of tasks on professional, and then you would complete separate tasks in the master difficulty. Only in Hitman, the master difficulty was called professional, and then you had normal. It looks like they removed that feature. As far as what I've been able to tell, it looks like you just get everything on whatever difficulty you choose. So I'll more than likely just be playing professional for most of all of this. But that's what this whole section is right here. But this is what we've been playing at. Master? Yeah, one save per mission. No mission story guides. Extra surveillance cameras. Extra enforcers, and they spot you quicker. Ruthless and demanding combat, bloody eliminations ruin disguises, so if you kill someone with like a gun or something, then yeah, you can't take their disguise. NPCs are more attentive to sounds. Yep. Not a fan of Master. Basically, you're doing this twice. Because even if you do Master first, you're still not going to get... I don't think it counts doing professional. I'm not so sure about that. And also, if you haven't played in a while, then yeah, it's better just to do professional. Alright. This level has a pretty ridiculous amount of objectives. Some of these can take a while. Anyways, let's see what we got. Choosing outfits is completely pointless. It's just for flair. It doesn't do anything. Clown suit. SCA-19 Chrome. I don't remember the Chrome. Like, a lot has changed, and a lot has remained the same. Melee, tools. Oh, what do I got? Disposal. Coins are good. Wire. These 3 items right here, I mean, once you get your fiber wire kill, you throw in a lockpick, and those are basically the main items you'll get most of everything in this game with. Everything else is almost pointless. I mean, this will eventually get replaced with a silver baller. That's my favorite pistol of choice, because you can home in the aim on that pistol, which is easier to actually do on a keyboard. Homing in the aim on this sucks. You have to lightly press the trigger, and that's not ideal. I'm wondering if there's a different way to do that, like pushing a stick or something. Alright. Smuggled item. Maybe we'll do a lockpick. Well, let's get going.
Welcome to Paris 47. The show is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Dalia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the 2nd floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
Tonight's show should prove no exception. Cut!
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Real considerate. Mind staying out of my shot? Jeez, you believe that guy? I hate these snobs.
Whatever. Let's just take it from the top.
Right. Okay. Ready? And go.
Cecile, I'm standing outside. What the hell is wrong with you? Go away!
Come on. Don't encourage this asshole. Lindsay, let's just go for a break. He's probably coked out of his mind.
If you've never played this game before, this news reporter is actually a reoccurring character in the whole game.
I've been using your product on our lacquered floors, but what is up with the smell? What's that? Yesterday's fish? Party? In that
You may catch me just looking at things, because I originally played this on Mac, using Parallels, or no, I used, I didn't use Parallels for this game. This game couldn't be handled on Mac. The first one was made for Mac, so I got to play on that. My words get a little bit jumbled up here, so basically what I'm trying to explain is the very first Hitman was made compatible for Macintosh, so you could actually play that game. Feral Interactive, or whoever they were, they made it playable on Mac. Now, Hitman 2 and 3 were not. You had to go with 3, either Nvidia or Stadia. I had to go the Stadia route.
Welcome, sir. Enjoy the show.
That is Viktor Novikov, head of Sanguine and ringleader of Iago. Quite the resume.
Congressman, a pleasure as always. Make sure to join Dahlia and I for a drink later. There's someone we would like you to meet. Now, hold on. He's what? If you'll excuse me, Congressman, urgent matter. Do enjoy your evening. Goddamn artists. What the hell is he up to now?
Oh wow, I never noticed that before. They're on a water stage. That's something I could only notice with this graphics card, I guess. Okay, let's pause for a second, because this is where things really take a turn. Oh, we got a little bit of stuttering going on. Huh. Here's I'm pushing the limit to this. This game is so problematic. I didn't even get this from Red Dead Redemption. Anyways, that music is so iconic. It is really stuttery. Now mind you, I am running 4090 graphics card, Founders Edition, Intel 139,000 KS, I believe, the limited edition, and an Asus motherboard Extreme It's 64 gigabytes of RAM from Trident. It's a very beefy computer. It can handle quite a bit. So I can't tell you if the stuttering's happening because they can't handle it. I don't think is the case. It's just this game is so damn buggy. I've had problems with this game so many times. Handles this area okay. Oh, no, it's stuttering here too. You know what? I'm gonna cut the recording and just quit this. And I'm gonna try to verify the integrity of the game files again and just maybe restart the computer and see if it still happens, because this doesn't feel right. It's at this very moment in the game that this is the last time that I stay cool at this point. After I reboot and try to get this game functioning correctly without the lag, I lose my mind. I absolutely lose my mind. I spend well over the course of a day and a half trying to figure out what's happening here. And after a lot, and I mean a lot of playing around with the settings, and I mentioned those my computer specs for a reason. It's not to show off or anything. It's to show off that this thing should literally handle anything you throw at it. And it does that. But with Hitman, this is a bugged out game. It just seems to get worse with bugs over time. It's one of those games, which is bad because it's an awesome game. It really is. It's just they keep doing something to mess it up even further. What wound up happening though is after hours of toying, I wound up going on a Reddit post and seeing a lot of people were having the same issue. And what wound up actually being the case, according to some more knowledgeable players, it looks like it's a rendering issue for distance, and some kind of update was also trying to implement ray tracing with the 4090, I think, with some DDLS stuff or some stuff like that. I don't want to get too far into that, but basically, I turned off the ray tracing reflections, and the game runs smooth now. It's a shame because with those ray tracing reflections, the game looks really good near the stage when the photographers are flashing their lights. That's where you really notice it happening. You'll see like the stage reflects in the water at the right angles. So that's like the one area I was disappointed to have to take that off, because once you take that off, you no longer get that. And I thought that was cool. Everywhere else, I didn't really care for it. In the tables and stuff, the reflecting bottles on one of the tables are extremely blue, and I didn't like that. I prefer actually seeing the reflections of the actual bottles themselves. So it just seems to be with photography near the stage where the models are at, where it was pretty prevalent. And yeah, after toying around with this and just raging, I mean, I was raging. I was swearing up and down, blaming everything, my hardware, the company, everything an angry gamer does. That's what I was doing. And there were times where I lost it and just started going on shooting sprees. That's actually how I wound up ending the video, is on a shooting spree. And even then, that even boiled my blood further, because while I was just trying to have some fun and cool off, the game froze and just killed on me. So it was I want to point this out and leave this in this video for my playthrough, because this is what you experience in Hitman. It is a bugged out game. For whatever reason, it just gets worse over time in certain areas. It looks like they improved some things, but like, I don't know. It is a game that will make you rage at times, and then you'll just be having fun. It's just something I wanted to include at the very beginning of Paris, because instead of just going into gameplay, it was just a day and a half, almost 2 days of trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, every other game I got after making this computer has been literally plug and play and let's go, and that's it. But this one, nah, it's been a mess. And after I got this figured out, it kind of works, but you're still gonna see bugs. You're gonna see bugs in the future because right now, as of this recording right now that I'm making for this video, this audio, I'm almost done with Sapiens and I've already run into a few bugs there. So yeah, you're gonna see some stuff. Now, one last bit of information I wanted to provide is the fact that I did reach out to IO's tech support and I tried to address this bug. I even made a video and I spent a good deal of time, like somewhere of an hour or more, just trying to get the video to fit on their site. I don't remember how much time I spent on the video, but just detailing the bug. And this was after I wrote down a description of the bug, where it's happening, how it's happening, uh, what I found out on Reddit from other players as well. And I just kind of left it at that and played. I usually don't do that kind of thing. Later on, I checked my email recently, and lo and behold, it's the same person I dealt with over a year ago. So it's like a bot, or it's, third-party customer support, which wouldn't surprise me because that's all I deal with now whenever I have issues with anything. And they give me a long list of things to check off, and none of them pertain to the problem. They tell me to write down the exact issue where it's happening. I did that already. So yeah, they have no idea what's going on. I really don't understand it. That's why I really don't deal with that kind of stuff too often. But that's just a last bit of frustration I was dealing with that just had me so steamed about it, because this was a good deal of time trying to figure out what was happening here. Aside from that, though, I'll finish off the video with some of my favorite moments in this kill play. It's coming up. You'll hear some sound.
Huh?
Nice day. Hey,
Oh my god! What the?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I know it's late, but if you could just...
right over there. Over there.
Outside blade cut. Back off. Left hosting the sand cut.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Real considerate.
Is that the issue here?
Yes.
Hey, what's your game?
What the?
Oh my! I see the ball, man. Right there. Shoot the pump.
Ready to rock and roll. Somebody firing a gun.
Whoa, whoa!
Dressed to kill, sir. Yeah, right. You'd have to finish me and hide me in a dumpster somewhere to get through here.
Oh,
No, but seriously, I can't let you through. Move along, please. Please move away.
Oh, it's so tempting.
I'm sorry. I think I just found some sort of weapon over there.
Yeah, thank you.
So right about now should be good.
Stand back.
The hosted cut show.
Light him up. On it.